Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Poster, and welcome back to another video. So this time we are going to be talking about my experience at 2GGC Fire Emblem Saga. So I got to go to this event yesterday, and it was really fun. I enjoyed it. Yeah. I also got several souvenirs like this Nest keychain I have, so yeah, that's pretty nice. So I'm just going to be talking about my experience and about the sets that I played during the tournament. So first off, I arrived at the venue at about 9 o'clock yesterday. The venue was really nice overall. Not the biggest place to be in, and it got really sweaty in there. Plus, there wasn't really any places to eat there, so that kind of stunk because I had to walk all the way to Jack in the Box. But it really wasn't that big of an issue, and I don't know, I just really liked it. Esports Arena is definitely a good place to hold a tournament. So then I'm just waiting for my friend Drake, and we go to this setup, and we're doing a bunch of practice sets, getting my Marth warmed up and my Ness warmed up, and then eventually we noticed that Tweak actually was walking right in front of us and went to the setup directly in front of us. So this is like our setup that Drake and I are on. And behind it is another setup. Tweak and I think it was his girlfriend or something. They went and played on that setup. And eventually a bunch of other smashers like False, Komarikiri, Ken, Shuton, they all came and were playing near us. So then eventually we were told to get off because doubles was about to start and they needed to use that set, so we got off and we just watched doubles. It was pretty hype overall, especially Nakat's Jigglypuff. I popped off several times when he got a rest. It was funny. And there was also oh, sorry. We also had a lot of top smashers sit near us. Like, holy crap. MK Leo was sitting right next to me at one point. It was so nerve-wracking. And I also had Ken and Shuton sit right in front of me as well. So that was pretty a little bit nervous, because again, I've seen all these players on YouTube for years now, and getting to meet them in public was really nice. I didn't really speak to any of them. MK Leo did talk to me to ask like a question or something, but that was pretty much the only interaction I've had with the top smasher there. So yeah. So then we go to Arena. This is basically like the ladder thing, where basically we would go on our phones, log in, and we would be put in a queue to be a part of a set, and then we would go and play that person that we got paired up with. So, first off, was part 1 of Arena, and I had 3 sets here. First, I had to face this guy named Edgeboy. He wasn't the best smasher. He went Pikachu, and I just solidly took both games with Ness. So, nothing too special there. So, then I had to face Sin, and if you don't know who Sin is, he is actually a Jigglypuff main. Super nice guy, and we actually did Jigglypuff Dittos, and he won game 1 and then bodied me game 2. Oh my gosh, his Jigglypuff is so amazing. Because he constantly just caught me off guard with Fair into Rest and Roll into Rest. Oh, his Jigglypuff was so good. And then for my final set of the first phase of Arena, I had to face this guy named... I have like the list of the guys I faced. His name was Twazalaza. I don't know how to say his name, but he is a Zelda main. Oh my gosh, his Zelda is ridiculous. He was able to use up B lag canceling so efficiently on ledges. He knew all the conversions with Zelda. He was able to get me with Hoo-Ha several times. His Zelda was ridiculous. He knew exactly how to play the character. Definitely the best Zelda I've ever faced. Which isn't really saying anything, because I don't really play that many Zeldas. I mean, I did manage to take a stock both sets, but barely. and that was just because of Marth and Ness being able to trade really well against Zelda. So that was that. Next up, I had singles, and for my first part, I had to face Sinarchi. I'm having a hard time saying his name either, but he is a Mega Man main. Oh my gosh, his Mega Man was good. He knew how to wall me out so well. His edge guarding was fantastic. His Metal Blade setups were fantastic. His combo game was amazing. So I pretty much went all Marth throughout singles, and so he's just like botting me. He double two-stocked me game 1, and then I'm about to take a stock game 2, but I missed the edge guard opportunity, and I fast fall accidentally, and I kill myself. That is one of the many times I SD'd during this tournament. I SD'd an unreasonable amount of times, and that's funny, because I don't really SD that much, so the fact that I SD'd that many times really kind of disappointed me with myself. And yeah. But yeah, props to Sinarchi, he's really good. So next up I had to face this guy named Roymar, and in case you couldn't tell by that name, he mains Roy, and his Roy was amazing. He actually managed to Ken combo me, which if you don't know is like forward air, down air in Melee. He did that with Roy. It was ridiculous. So he basically just destroyed me game 1. He Ken comboed me my first stock, and then he took the second stock with an air dodge read F smash. And then I SD'd game 2. I did manage to take a stock because I did get a good edge guard opportunity, and then I lost. And then I died. I forgot how I died, but I did lose game 2. So then I'm out of singles at 351st. So meaning that I got last place, but so I was kind of disappointed in myself. Didn't get salty at all. I shook everyone's hands at this tournament, but yeah. So then we just waited until Arena went back up again, and I got to face a lot of other people. I didn't win any sets during Arena or any other part of the tournament, but I did get to face some pretty notable people. There was a notable Mario main named Bane who was able to beat Sinarchi, who was the guy I lost to before. I actually did come close to taking a game off of his Mario. That's the thing too. During this tournament, I faced so many unfamiliar matchups. Throughout this entire tournament, I never had to face a single Cloud or Bayonetta. Yeah, it was ridiculous. And there was only one top tier that I faced. It was Bane's Mario, and then he counterpicks me game 2, and then he goes Ganon, and I'm just like, ugh, why with the unfamiliar matchups? Because I've only been training with popular matchups like Mario and Cloud and Bayonetta and Diddy Kong and Sonic and Fox, you know, those kind of characters that you see all the time in tournaments. I have to face Ganon, and I almost beat Bane's Ganon, and I would've, but I SD'd again. So I was pretty upset with myself. Bane felt bad for me, but yeah, we both shook hands, and that was that. And eventually I just keep doing more and more sets. I did until I met this guy named Grayson, who is a Bowser main. Super nice guy. And eventually we just got bored because the queue to do more sets in Arena just got horrendously long. So we went upstairs and just played and just did a bunch of friendly sets. And then another guy showed up and we did rotations until Gauntlet started. So then Gauntlet starts, and I'm actually seated not in last this time, so yay for that. And I was originally supposed to face this guy named Wolfie, but he didn't show up, so then I have to face Tasuna Yoshi. And don't get confused with like a Yoshi main or Sue, the Japanese Lucario. This is the best Corrin in Germany. Yeah, he absolutely bodied me. But I actually did come close to taking a stock off of him, so I'm kind of proud about that. I mean, I still got bodied. He still double two-stocked me. But game 2, I did come close to taking a stock off of him. But, I mean, hey, props to Tsunoyoshi. He's ridiculously good. Like, he managed to get 17th at Gauntlet. So, I was out at... Since it's single elimination, I was out at 65th. But, I mean, hey, because I got seated and I got lucky because Wolfie didn't show up, yeah, I didn't really... That's kind of luck, but it's not last, and I did decently against Tsunoyoshi. So then I left the venue. I was supposed to come back today, but I just felt horrible by the morning because I was up all night until like 11:30, and when I woke up, I just couldn't do anything at all, and I had to leave like 15 or 30 minutes from the moment I woke up and get to Esports Arena in 30 minutes. And I'm just like, yeah, I can't do this. So I DQ'd from my normal mode sets. So I didn't do those. So in the end, I went 1-14 in all of my sets. But I did have some close calls, especially with Bane. And I did take a few games. And nothing really was special in the second half of Arena other than Bane. Oh yeah, there was this one Game & Watch that I faced when I was using Ness and he was using Game & Watch. We managed to actually DBZ with Ness's PK Rocket and Game & Watch's 9, and we both died. We both just cracked up hysterically. Like, if that was an actual being streamed, I guarantee you that would have been like top 1 in the top 10 DBZs. It was so funny. But yeah, that was pretty much my run. Really nothing that special. Today I basically just stayed home and just watched top 48. Yeah, freaking Salem won. Bayonetta. Nothing against Salem, of course. I love Salem. He's such a good smasher. I just hate Bayonetta. So that's all. I just wanted to talk about my experience, and hopefully in the future, and I'll be able to go to more tournaments. As for the future of this channel, I'm not gonna be that active, and I don't really know what else to upload. I mean, of course, I'm gonna upload more Fire Emblem Hero stuff, so that's gonna be something to look forward to. And I'll try to talk about as much Smash-related stuff as I can, but yeah, it's not gonna be too anything to shout about. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and have a nice day. Puster out.